Yo, what's up YouTube and Kick? Today marks the start of my trading journey and hopefully me going from unprofitable to profitable with you guys. I've already been trading for around 2 years now. I traded a year of meme coins, forex and options, and then got into futures, and I've been doing it for a year. Start off by saying everything on this channel you'll see is completely organic. It's No one's done it. Literally no one in the space, in the trading space, apart from probably Diego Vieira, has actually shown the progress of going from unprofitable to profitable. You know, you could say like TGR, you could say PB trading, ICT, all these, but at the end of the day, they all started by, selling a course. They all started by selling a course and shit. So, no one's actually shown them going from unprofitable to profitable trading and actually seeing the progress. That's what I'm going to show you guys. Hopefully, that's what we're going to do anyway. Anyway, let's jump into it. Let's get into the day. I always start off on the daily to see if there's any daily fair value gaps that we can retrace into. Because that's always like a strong point telling me where the chart's going to go today, where the market's going to head. I only trade NQ. If you just don't know what futures is, then you're probably best off watching someone else first other than me, because I've only been doing this for a year. Yeah. It's a 4 hour. Everything you see is completely unedited, by the way. Unedited, one take, actually showing you guys the process of going from nothing to hopefully profitable. I don't want to start off by just coming on here, by the way, and just taking digs at TGR or not, because obviously they're all massive. Like if it weren't for ICT, I wouldn't be able to do any of this, and neither would them. And also PB trading, I use their strategy, so I'm not just talking shit on them, because they are sick people, but they did at the end of the day become profitable from selling courses. And no one else apart from probably Diego Vieira Trades is actually showing, you guys how to actually go from unprofitable to profitable. I'm down about 30k trading. I'm going to be honest, I'm down about 30k trading, but very recently, literally on Friday, I made $1,400 on fundeds, and I bought a mic, camera, and accounts and shit to show you guys, how to do this shit. Because look, if you like me, you probably don't want to work a fucking job. That shit's boring. Anyway, let's look at. If you want to learn about jaws and liquidity and all that, just watch ICT. Everything I know is from ICT, and my strategy is PB trading strategy. With my own shit what I do sometimes. I'm not quite operating like I normally do because I'm a bit nervous first time I'm making a video. Anyway, let's see what we're doing today. A little tip for you is, if you just don't know how, if you have ever jumped in a trade before and all of a sudden you're fucking making loads of money or losing loads of money because you don't know how fast the market's moving, just shift click and you can see how much points the market's moving. So from 29.30 to 29.408, 600 points. That's a lot of points. Every one contract of M&Q, every 100 points of one contract is $200. So just half that shit, and then you can find out how much you want to risk and that. We swept out buy side here in the 15-minute. We got sell side here. I always go in the 1 minute and look for relative lows or relative equal highs, because that's always a strong draw on liquidity of where the market's going to go. So like buy side here, equal highs, that's to me a sign of strong draw on liquidity. Yeah, we're also waiting for the market open, actually. I'll show you exactly like what I trade. So say this is a 5-minute time frame. We're doing like something like this. We're doing something like this, we're going up. And then we rebalance. Bang, bang, bang. This, I'd wait for a 5-minute fair value gap top. If I'm taking a continuation, I'd wait for a 5-minute fair value gap top. And then take the 30-second inverse, or a 1-minute inverse, or whatever the highest time frame inverse is, that's under 5 minutes. And then I take that trade. My stop would go at the low, my TP would go at the high, and then I go break even and target whatever the draw on liquidity is. And honestly, since I've been using this strategy for about a month, since I've been using this strategy, it's been playing out quite well, to be honest. So, you know, I got my first funded payout with it. Just waiting for the market to open it on. This is a good draw on liquidity right here. 15-minute fair value gap. Bullish fair value gap. Sell side. The reason why I probably won't... Actually, what I want to see here open is I'd want to see us sweep out this high. Make a Judas swing, because we have a bit of accumulation here. Judas swing, sweep out this high, and then take an inverse to the downside. Probably go break even around here and target this draw on liquidity. But then I don't want to target too much. I only go for like 1-to-1s, 1-to-2s, and then as it's about to hit my TP, what you can sometimes do, what I've been doing, what a lot of people actually don't do, which I think is a bit stupid, is just move your stop loss to where your TP is and just keep trailing. As it goes down, you just make more money. Just waiting now. Let's see what's S&P looking like. Hour. Not on any hour fair value gap. We're in a 4-hour fair value gap. This is a good sign of, you know, we're bearish if we stay in this. Always look at the bodies as well, guys. Like, if you take a fair value gap, for example, and the bodies, you know, stop at equilibrium of the fair value gap, or if they just stop inside it, and the wicks are what's doing damage, then, you know, you can quite tell what type of fair value gap that is, if it's bullish, bearish, or an inverse. I'm kind of just chatting shit though at the minute. Well, I'm not chatting shit, everything I'm speaking is facts, but, you know, I'm kind of just rambling. You gotta bear with me, guys. Equal lows there. It's another good draw on liquidity for there. Once again though, apart from Diego Pereira trades, listen, I'm speaking straight facts here. Apart from Diego Pereira trades, I don't know anyone who's actually posted themselves on YouTube going from unprofitable to a profitable trader without selling a course first. You know, ICT and all that, fair enough. You know, they became profitable and shit. And, you know, ICT is obviously the mastermind of all this. I would be nowhere without him. But he did sell a course at first. Same with everyone else. TJR, your favourite trader. Sell a course. It's just straight facts. I'm going to show you how to do this legit. Look at my room. We're going to go from this. Fucking bridge. I'm telling you. We're going to do this shit. I'll show you guys how to do it. Obviously, I've got to become profitable first. So we've got 5 accounts now, though. 5 accounts. All it takes is for me to get payout on all these 5 accounts, and I've made back everything I've lost to futures. I've lost about 7 grand to futures and about 30 grand to trading overall. I was stupid at first. Instead of like back testing and shit, I just went to Forex and spent loads of my money. But I went from gambling and lost a lot of money in meme coins and shit, just being stupid. But you know, what can you do? As there is. Key fact is just don't give up. Don't give up, dude. Fuck that shit. I ain't never gonna give up. Think I wanna work a job? Nah. Nah, we're getting rich. Internet money's the way to go. We all know. Everyone who's here watching this, you know internet money's the way to go. Anyway, let's look what we're doing now. It's looking. To his buy side, we could run for this 15-minute low and then take the buy side. See how much we're moving. Say if we wanted. See, this is how I test like how much I should risk or not in terms of contracts, trading micros, because shit can move quick without you even knowing. Like I've entered a trade before and instantly lost my account because I didn't know how fast the market was moving. We got 70 points here, so that's not bad. It isn't bad. It's like $700 if it was to trade, but there's no trader. You always want to keep an eye out for, like, from what I've noticed trading, you want to keep your eye out for like stop loss placement first. You know, if you have shit stop loss placement, your risk is bad. You're just putting yourself at a disadvantage. You always want to have an edge over the market. Look, guys, I'll show you. Look, I trade this shit. Over there. Junior man, I can't show you because I don't want to fuck my OBS up. I'm just gonna show you all my trades and shit, but just wait now. 2 minutes until open. Let's see if we make money soon. It'd be quite funny if I just start my channel here, and then just lose money. That'd be fucking awesome, dude. Expect all this higher, equal highs, turtle soup. I actually learned turtle soup and sweeping at highs and that from Justin Whirling. But as we all know, he's apparently a fraud. I don't really know what's going on with his situation. But if you know, you know. You know, that guy was the king of change states and delivery and turtle soup and shit. He'd always teach you. But apparently he's unprofitable or break even. It's such a good trade for open. I'm not. Recently, I have been taking pre-open trades, and they've been working out. But I'm just not too sure today because we've got those equal highs at the top, so we might want to just go sweep them up first. But we have swept. We've made a 3-minute inverse here. It's a stop loss in this 50 points. So I get 3. It's that long. I mean, it could be good. This 3 minutes still really going down. Get this change in state delivery as well. I might just take this trade because this is really good. We're in a 5-minute. We're in a 5-minute fair value gap. We've got to sweep it out high. We've got a 3-minute inverse. 30 points in the stop loss. I'm taking this trade. See if it plays out. Down to this lower. Oh, it's stopped out. Lost 300 though. I try to limit myself to 2 trades a day. You know, if it's 2 break-evens, 2 trades or whatever, you don't want to stay in the market for like longer than an hour and 30 in my opinion. Otherwise you're just going to lose your shit. Changing the state delivery. See, we're on S&T. No, S&T. I'm just watching it. Still in this 5-minute fair value gap. 15-minute long. Oh shit, I've just realised the problem why this didn't work out is it didn't actually inverse the gap. This didn't inverse the gap. I thought it would inverse the gap as soon as 9:30 opens, but the 9:30 was part of the 3-minute. I'm stupid. It's fine. We're just watching it. Just watching. This is looking like possible manipulation here. We always want to look for manipulation and distribution. I'll take half of my trades I take are on the Judas swing, which is just where you have accumulation. It's going sideways, manipulation goes up, and then distribution and it goes straight on. Or the opposite if you're bullish. Equal highs there. So we're going for that. Equal highs. Let's see, our got any gaps? 4 hour. We've inversed the 4 hour gap, so we're quite bullish now, to be honest. Put this high. If we can get like an inverse now, that'd be great. Yeah, this is a great draw on liquidity right here. Equal lows, that's perfect. See, we get this 30-second inverse. I'll be straight in this with a second thought. If we get this 30-second inverse, this to me is perfect. We swept out equal highs, we've got our manipulation lick, distribution down, take the 15-minute low, and then probably expand high. Let's just watch. This will also be a 15-minute intermediate high sweep as well. This is just a great setup for turtle soup in the 15-minute. Yo, Azadi, I'll add you on Discord after this, so I'll talk to you. For the people on YouTube, by the way, I'm also streaming on Kick. You can see this live what I'm doing instead of just waiting for the video on my Kick, Dylan TFF. I'll live trade live. We're just going higher, there's no trade really. Once again, that 3-minute, if it was an inverse, that's a good trade to see. The problem is it wasn't an inverse. I thought it was an inverse as soon as 9:30 opens, but it's still part of that candle. That's just my bad. So we want to tap into this hour for value gap here. See what we want to do. Once again, I feel like there's a high probability of us coming down to if not these equal lows there. This just seems like manipulation to me. I might be wrong though. If we do want to just expand higher, I can look for a 5-minute continuation model. Which is literally, you know, what I've shown you on the market. With my arrows. Tapped into the hour. We just watching, dude. We just watching. Y'all let me know in the comments, by the way, if there's any videos you want me to make to do with trading futures. You know, I am profitable, but I do know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing now, anyway. You know, like FOMO and everything that you guys have probably gone through. You know, I've been through it all. This shit literally, like, it's such a hard mental challenge when you learn trading. It's nowhere near like, oh, get rich easy fast. You gotta actually put dedication to time into this shit to know what you're doing. Otherwise, you'll just get bummed. It's simple as that. You come to the market, you'll lose everything. I mean, you'll probably get lucky at first. I got lucky at first with Forex. I used to trade head and shoulders and shit. Which is all bollocks in my opinion. That shit does not work, dude. It's hour now. Hit the top part. We want to see where, like I said, with the body and the wicks. We want the wicks to do damage, the bodies to tell the story. If the body closes under this midpoint of the hourly fair value gap, then we know that, yeah, this shit might be bearish and we might go into these lows. If we get a setup, if we get an inverse fair value gap then off this, you know, it's a good trade to see. 30-second change of state, good displacement. I could take this. I'm actually going to take this. Boom. Stop loss is going to be at the high, break even point. Target these lows, break evens right here at the 30-second fair value gap. This looks good to me. Strong displacement down past this 30-second change in state. See how we hold it out. Once again, reason for this trade. Hourly fair value gap is holding bearish here at the minute. We've stopped below the midpoint. Big displacement, changing state delivery in a 30-second. We didn't really get an inverse, but I don't need to see an inverse, as at some point we are going to rebalance, and if we do rebalance, I'll just go break even. Then my risk is off, I lose nothing, and hopefully we go take these equal lows. Once again, to me, this just seems like a massive manipulation, like to distribute and go lower and take out this 50-minute low. Looks like we might get stopped out here though, dude. If we can generate this higher and then go lower, this would be great. This just shows it's generating the liquidity to take it later on. Probably not now. The market likes to fuck with people who go long and fuck with people who go short. Majority of the time it doesn't even say the highs or lows until it just dumps. I think we're going to get stopped out there. Yeah, stopped out there. Stopped out there. I think we just want to go high, so. Shit, dog. I've been on quite a good win streak recently. I don't really know if I should take a trade now though. It's just I'd normally wait for an inverse for like up in this leg, but with this displacement on the 30-second, it just looked to me like, yeah, we're taking this 30-second quite quick, and then we're gonna rebalance. Seems like we just want to go high. Possibly to equilibrium. Equilibriums. Again, the problem with today is there's not really a higher time frame drawn liquidity. It's more of I'm very married to my bias of going bearish here because I'm 100% certain these lows will be taken. There's just so much stacked lows. I don't think we leave them. Let's see what we got here then. See, we get this 2 minute with displacement, but I can see how far you go. Sweet. If we get this 2 minute, we can just go break even at the 5 minute here. Perfect break even. Target these equal walls again. Oh. I could go for a 1-to-1 up the size. And points is 20. I think going for the 1-to-1 is the smart play. I'm going to up the size and go for the 1-to-1. I think what we'll do, we'll inverse this. We'll take this 5 minute further out, and that can be my trade done. Might be wrong, might be right. We'll just take break even on the day. Actually, we can put our stop. We can put our TP all the way down here and just put our trailer stop. Let's see what we're gonna do now. We'll see a nice leg down, so it's 5 minutes further you go. I'm gonna start watching the 15 seconds so I can show it with it. So. Break even on. I'll take that. 170 loss in the day. I'm gonna go after markets. I don't want to trade anymore because honestly today was a bit shit for me. I should have waited for more validation on my trades. This 3 minute at the start though, at this 3 minute, if this did keep its inverse and I didn't read the time wrong, this would have been a really good trade to take, and I wouldn't have cared if I lost or won because that's a good trade to take. The 30-second change in state here is a bit stupid. I should wait for an inverse before I got, to be honest, to validate. Look at this, we're dumping now. And this trader, what I normally do is if we're targeting a 5 minute, we'll go break even and then put our stop loss at like a high. Good sound, I'm done for today. Oh, peace YouTube.